You tell black people stop eating chicken, they're like, man, I don't want it. But then let's say you go to the doctor and they say you have health problems. It was like, stop eating chicken. All right, I will. You know what I mean? So why do we, like, I'll tell you, my pops he's heavy on like diet. So I noticed. So he'll say, because he doesn't eat anything except like, fish, salmon. But he doesn't eat like white, tilapia and stuff.
You're right.
And he's 63. He works out with me. And if you walk in the room, you're like, damn, he's 63. And I tell you a true story because he had a tumor in his side, in his rib, and he had cancer.
Wow.
4 years ago, 5 years ago. And my mom bought him like bean soup, didn't even eat hospital food, and he kept drinking and taking soursop.
Yeah, for sure.
Soursop. So soursop, you don't need, when you have cancer, you don't need radiation. The natural healing, that's when people say cancer, you get scared and they put you on all these radiation and no, you don't need that. Soursop and natural foods and healing, eating right will heal you. Just how food can kill you, it can heal you.
Yeah.
So therefore you're eating right. And a lot of people, we get into a situation where it's too late or we don't want to, I got to change my diet. No, look all those years you were eating bad. You think like what, a couple of months is going to change your
right.
And so say what you do eat.
So I eat, just for purposes of gaining weight. I eat salmon. I don't eat a lot of salmon. There's a lot of mercury in there. I eat chicken. I eat lamb. I eat.
How you prepare your chicken? Bake?
Yeah, bake. Yeah, of course. I don't eat out. I hate eating out. You know what I mean?
Really?
And I don't cook. So I just
man.
I go to my mom's crib, or sometimes I just go to the chick house. Like, hey, you know what I mean? I train them how to cook because I think that it's very important to learn what you put in your body. So that's why I eat. And I don't try. I know we're all comics. I try not to eat after 11 o'clock because the reason why is like we're fasting when we go to sleep. That's why it's called breakfast. It's really break fast. So therefore we're fasting when we go to sleep. And when we sleeping, our food is breaking down what we ate. So therefore you thinking like, okay, it's properly getting broken down, but no, it's not. It's actually hurting you in the long run. So when you eat, you ever ate and then you go lay down immediately? And your body, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not proper.
You're restless.
You're restless, bro. And then you get tired. Food gives you energy. I remember you said intermittent fasting, I feel great. But every month, my pops taught me, and I teach everyone, just out of that month, on a weekend, don't eat until Sunday. Just drink water. Drink water. Your body, your muscles, everything just gets a break.
You saying Friday and Saturday? You saying pick
Friday,
a
Saturday, Sunday. That Sunday evening, start eating again. It's really like a 2.5 day.
It really, you think it's tough. It's really not.
Yeah.
Because you've already did it in a situation you didn't even realize. Like you've been on set, long ass day. You going, you drinking water. You going. You look at me like, man, I ain't eat today, and you ain't even notice it. You just like you just moving so much that you know what I mean. Like it's like, oh, bro, it is absolutely 9 o'clock. I did not eat food today. If you just go to sleep, you knock it out. Because when you first start fasting, you get the it's called the fasting flu. So like for them first like 2 or 3 days, you be like, what the hell is going on? Like you might get a headache, and then it's like a heavy shift. Your energy spike. I didn't even realize I couldn't breathe. Or you'd be like all nasally and mucousy. I didn't even notice that shit. And then I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? Oh.
Well, you can't just jump out the gate and fast though, bro. It got to be properly trained. Like if I know I'm a fast at the end of the month, I have an intermittent fasting, I'm gonna start it. I gotta start drinking a lot of like tea and breaking your body down to prepare for a fast. It's like you going, I'm about to fight a boxer and I never trained. You know what I mean? I'm like, of course you're gonna get knocked out. But at the same time, if you mentally prepare yourself and you do the proper things, like take vitamins. A lot of people, I talked to me, I was like, bro, what vitamins you take? And they're like, I mean, damn, bro, you asking the tough questions. I'm like, no, bro, seriously, do you take
Flintstones? Duh.
Flintstones. I see. You used to take the Flintstones.
Everybody take the Flintstones.
Flintstones ain't never did you wrong.
Shit needs like 38 still taking Flintstone vitamins, but actually, like, bro.
Take 2 when you're 38.
Okay, my bad.
There you go.
My bad. All right, bet.
I mean, I wouldn't know about that. I play between the.
Do you take magnesium?
Who?
Magnesium.
No, I like Apocalypse, man. Yeah, I'm like Apocalypse is really the guy I rock with. You know what I mean? Mr. Sinister, he's always interested.
Nah, magnesium is great for your body. Fish oil, get some fish oil in there. Make sure you get your K2, your B3. What else you got to get in there? Man, I'm sorry. I'm bored.
You know he telling the truth. 'Cause look at his body.
No. I sort of no, chilling. No,
Hairline popping. Come on, hairline popping.
Nah, man, brother. I don't want to bore y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Man. People want to hear this stuff, man. Welcome to Killing It. Okay.
Killing It.
Okay. It's the kid, Justin Hyers.
London Brown, man.
BT Kingsley.
And we got one of the funniest comedians in the game, man. I first really took notice. He did the belly room one night. Came in there, wreck shop. I'm talking about it.
Okay.
He was socking him, rocking, busting. I said, this dude funny. Now he got an Amazon special. Now he got a Hulu special. Wow. His sketches are blowing up, going viral online every day. I'm talking about every day. Talking about hoes and give it up. Nah, I don't know.
Don't mess with his brain.
Why you gonna fumble on the 1 yard line, bro? I was ready here. The bell said, "Who?"
We'll cut it out.
Yeah, we'll cut it out.
We'll cut it out. The one and only Malik B.
Yeah, man.
Malik not.
That was my first question. Where the that? No, man.
Thank y'all so much for having me. I told you and BT. I ain't tell London, but I was like, bro, when he told me y'all dynamic and what are y'all doing, I said, bro, whatever I can do to get in, like, let me know. This is a dope thing that I can see it's growing right now, but I really see y'all like really doing that. Hey, especially on the West Coast too. I know y'all not West Coast, but still y'all.
Yeah,
y'all
we is shit.
Yeah,
man.
Because London, you from LA, right?
I'm from LA.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah.
I was born in the Bay though.
Well, yeah, you know.
Yeah, little yada. Oh,
Yeah.
what is that?
LA, we with the Bay Area dudes though.
Yeah, we with y'all too.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
You LA, bro?
Yeah, I was Inglewood.
Oh, so what high school you went to?
I went to Culver City, middle and high. My mom didn't want me to go to Morningside or Inglewood. She was like, nah, you're not going to go with your friends. Because I stayed on that Smartin Finals right there on Glenway and Beach behind there. I stayed right there and I grew up in those apartments.
Wow.
And I could just, I tried to bust down to Inglewood High.
Yeah, for sure.
She was like, nah. So yeah, I went to Culver City. But I'm glad I went to Culver City because I'd have been, I don't know where I'd be.
Yeah,
I'd be
for sure.
gangbanging.
How y'all feel about being from LA? Women talk disparagingly about men from LA. Do that ever come to y'all? Or no? They don't say that to y'all.
Well, I think that it's a lot of transplants giving LA a bad name. It's like it's some real dudes that's out here. It's just like women date dudes who like, who's out here and everybody come from, wherever you are, you trying to make it here, you come out here and just try to advance your life. So therefore, you're not making it. So you date women and you waste their time.
Straight up.
I agree with that too. I think that the reputation that LA gets, a lot of that is from the people who move to LA trying to be what they think LA is, and a lot because LA is really glamorized Hollywood, and you get a lot of models and fell off, a lot of a lot of cats that just done, people who came here thinking that all they needed was a face and not knowing you got to do something strange to get a little change out here, and you never know how people be making it. So all they know is that you come to LA, I think they equate like success and fame with LA, and then you get here, a lot of them fell off, and then now, even with the attitudes, because people are like, man, the girls out here, they be acting all, but I'm like, the people from LA is some really solid people, but I think, like you said, the implants that come here trying to be what they think the idea is gives LA, a bad rap.
That makes a lot of sense.
You got to give the women grace, especially like if you move here. For the people that be moving here, it's been too many times I've met a comic and they'll see one of them ones walk out and they'll jump, and I'm like, bro, you're not from here. You gotta wait.
Yeah,
you don't know. Give it a second. Who she with? Like. We all saw her. We all saw her, bro. I said, and it's not like, oh, she above you or she too good for you, but you got to give her some grace on what she choosing, because you ain't finna do nothing but waste her time. So if you trying to waste her time, she might as well waste her time in Malibu, baby. And sure enough, you give it a second, some rapper or it's like, nah, bro, we all saw her, fam. This is LA. You are shooters gonna shoot, but hey, man, keep your head on the swivel, my boy, because you gonna mess around and talk to the wrong girl and then have a problem with somebody and you don't know why you got a problem with them or why they don't rock with you because you thirsty. Yeah, man.
Let me ask you, being that you're from LA, how was that growing up in LA for you? Because people don't know, like, how old are you?
I'm 34 right now.
So, well, you would know, like, LA is gang the affiliation with gang is a little different than how it was back in the day. Like now, cats is like, you can't tell if they really affiliated or if they doing a rapping thing, hustling thing. How was that navigating growing up in LA? What was your household like?
Well, I come from a 2-parent household, so I remember my pops rode with a lot of like Inglewood families, right? So, but he never gang bang. He was just always trying to get money. You know, he'll go to Inglewood the families, but he'll go to the Playboy gangsters, the Crips, and he'll get money with them. He was always shooting dice, you know what I mean, back in the day, OG. So he knew I didn't want to be in that life. So he started off, he was like, yo, gang banging is all about family. They want to feel like, okay, cool, I have a brotherhood, I have a friendship, I will die for you. You know what I mean? So a rep. So it's like, that's all the gang banging is. I know a lot of gang bangers, and sometimes their household is broken. So they run to the streets when they can't get in their household, so I go to the streets. And you my bro, I'm relating to you. Let's be from the set. Growing up, I had a lot of friends who wanted me to bang, wanted to put me on, but I never didn't. I remember I was on a mission, and I didn't know I was on one. And I was like, damn, bro. And just being in that back seat.
Oh, you mean like a gangster mission?
They're gonna say explain mission.
My bad. Okay.
Well,
my bad. Oh yeah, my bad.
Mission, I was like, from God? Pursuing your purpose? What mission are you saying? I was like, oh no, he's talking about gang-related activity.
I'm sorry, I gotta break it down. Yes, a mission, basically, you know, they caught an enemy earlier that day, and they got a drop on them. And I'll never forget, I was I want to say I was like 12, 13, right? I remember I had school the next day, and I was like, damn, I'm gonna be late. And I got my mom. Back then, we had those little sidekicks, right? So she calling my phone, and I was like, man, she even texted me on AIM and all that shit, right? So I'm like, I didn't know how. I felt like Boys in the Hood don't let me out, but I'm like, and I'm here now. I put myself in the position, but the whole time in that car ride and catching them, I'm like, bro, I'm the youngest person in the car. They like 18, 19, right? And I just felt mad because why would you put me in that position when I didn't have to ask to be in,
right? Just
to set me up like that. So then after, I think I'm like 12 or 13, that was my first really experience of gang banging. And I'll tell you the truth, you know, if you from LA, it's the Crenshaw. Yeah. And at Crenshaw, every Sunday had those cars out there, and that's with a club letter.
For the reference, for people at home, think of the scene like Boys in the Hood, with all lowriders out on the strip. So it was active like that. Okay, go ahead, boom.
Yeah, Boys in the Hood, and we was on 120th and Crenshaw. That's like kind of like Hawthorne. And I remember it was like the 24-hour fitness. We're in that shopping center. It's a shopping center. Girls letting out, and they see an enemy, and they follow him. And they're like, get in the car. I'm thinking I'm about to go home, bro. Get in the car and unload it and blast it on him in the whip. And then just dipped off. And then still dropped me home, and it was like, bro, I'll see you tomorrow. I was like, no, you're not. Because I knew at that point, like, bro, that was a real, like, something like, I was like, I gotta hit these books and you know, start boxing and stuff like that. So I took that shit seriously.
Whew, I wanted to ask about that. What got you into boxing? Because I didn't know you was a boxer until I watched your Hulu special. Oh yeah. And then hey man, I finished the special.
Thank you, bro. And listen, one thing about him, he does not finish specials.
I don't finish specials.
Yeah, so that's one thing about him. So when he said that, he told me, he was like, I don't finish specials, so that means a lot. So thank you, brother. Yeah, exactly.
I'm finishing the specials. I finish yours, brother.
Thank you, brother. Likewise, because when you went to New York and you did that one on YouTube, I've watched both of them. I was like, yeah, I support it.
I appreciate it, man. A little bullshit I pieced together.
The comedy seller.
Yeah, but I'm gonna do a real one of these days. But yeah, it's on YouTube. Little Man, Big City. But when did you? So that moment that helped spark your intrigue or whatever to get into boxing.
Well, I was already fighting. That's why I was hanging out with people older than me. My pops put me in boxing at the age of like 9, right? And because I have 3 sisters, and I didn't have any brothers, so I wanted to be tough. You know, I remember I got beat up, and I was so mad because I couldn't defend myself. And my pop saw that. He was like, bro, I need to put you in boxing and learn how to fight. My mom was like, let him try karate first. I was a badass kid. We sparring in karate. I'm beating them all up, you know, taking the belt off and tying them. She couldn't control me. But then when I started boxing, I was like, and I got beat up. I'm a person that if I fail, I got to fucking conquer it then until I make it. So when I got beat up, I was so mad. And my sparring coach said, hey, bro, boxing is about a lot about life, right? If you're gonna be in it 100%. So I'm like, man, I'm cool. So I just had skills. So I'll be beating people up. I needed.
I'm not to cut you off. When you got beat up, you were about like what, 31?
No.
God.
Gotcha.
Like, no, man, I was 12.
Everyone?
Yo, take us back to when you put on the gloves. When did that happen?
Bro, I was 9, bro. I sparred a guy at 9. He was like 14.
Okay.
And I was a skinny kid. I was skinny and tall. So they would put me. So people in my weight, they were so small. They were short. So I was tall, like they would put me with like somebody like Justin, right? So I would just go ahead and I swear to God, Justin, I did not mean it like that, bro. I did not mean it. I swear to God.
I do got the body of a toddler, so it's all good. I didn't. I'm tanking. He's Jake Paul. I get it. I respect it.
But I'm saying, so I got beat up as far as like the guy was super big, but I always had heart. So when I'm talking about, nose bleeding. And I was crying, and I still tried to get it. Yeah, so the coach did that to see if I had heart. So he was like, come back the next day. And my pops was like, yo, I didn't even throw a punch after that. He just showed me the steps. And I was like, why am I on a month? Just keep doing the steps. He was showing me footwork. He was like, at the same time, I'm like, all right, I passed the steps. Then he just showed me how one punch jab. I'm like, why am I spending a month on a jab, just one punch? And I kept doing it, and I stepped with the jab. And at the whole time, he's teaching me patience. So when I get in the ring, if I see a shot, I might have missed it, and I don't want to lunge for it to get hurt. Be patient. It's going to come again. So therefore, that's what he taught me, patience. So I didn't really learn that until, I guess, like 14, 13, when I started, after that mission, I just started taking shit seriously. I was like, oh, okay, life is patience. Like, I don't need to rush it. I don't need to be doing anything. Like, just stay your course.
You boxed a lot, though. It wasn't, you wasn't in it for you, bro. You was 84 and 14?
14, yeah. 84 and 14.
That's a lot of fights, bro.
It was,
that's 98 fights. I'm good, man.
See, that's why I stopped. That's why I stopped fighting people, because you never know who could beat your ass. And so, like, because I didn't know you boxed, like I said, until, I'm
that's
like,
damn near 100 fights, bro.
He'll beat your ass.
Nah, that was, but that's what I did. Like, when put like this, when you had AAU basketball, or y'all hooped or whatever you did on the weekend, on my weekends, I just had to do my homework and I just go to a fight. And sometimes I didn't get a lot of fights because I was tall and 134 at the time, 132. And a lot of people, so just to break down the amateur boxing, just say, for instance, your coach has a 135-pound, my coach, BT coach has a 135-pound. He will see a 135-pounder like London is too big, and then you see me, you're like, nah, I don't want to fight him, right? So therefore, sometimes you would not get a lot of fights. So then he said 98 fights was a lot. Like, no, it wasn't. You got Tank, and you got people that's like 400 fights in because you fighting every weekend. Sometimes I just sit there and be bored. So then I started eating more to go higher up because I wanted my weight to match my height.
So that you can get fights.
So I can get fights. So yeah, I had to lift weights and I had to do a lot and plus homework and pass. And my mom was serious about like, yo, if you gonna go fight.
Them academics?
Yeah, academics, bro. So I used to just be bored, bro, at the tournaments, to the point where I used to start fights outside the ring to get a fight. That's how bad I wanted to fight. Because imagine you training all day, like you playing basketball. Let's put in basketball terms. Y'all scrimmage all day. Your coach calling plays all day. You running the 5. You running the weave. You doing all that. You the point guard. You cooking 30 points every scrimmage. Then the real game, you don't play. You keep doing that every weekend. You like, nigga, man, hey, I'm gonna take my jersey off. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So that happened to me, but again, the patience thing. So I started eating more. I started taking this shit seriously. I told you, like 14, 15, I just started, like now I'm 147 and I'm 6'1", and now they gotta fight me. So that's where the fight started coming later down the line.
I'm always intrigued by boxers. Because I don't think y'all are angry. You just like to fight. Like where does that urge to fight someone come from?
I think when I was so mad when I was young, I didn't have a brother. I always wanted a brother, so my pops acted as a brother for me. But I was like, nah. And then the neighborhood kid, like all my homies, like were gang banging, like early, like, you know, we had like DJ Quick, we had like the homies, you know what I mean? They trying to be rappers, they trying to do all that. And I was like, man, I want a brother. I was mad about that. I got 3 sisters, so I used to beat them up. Used to beat the hell out of my sister.
Malik B is a woman beater.
Hey, no, chill. Wait, what?
That's what you think.
Wait, hold on, brother.
He's actually 87 and 17.
Wait.
With his sister.
jumped his ass one time.
Went on a mission with his sisters.
I know what killing it is, bro. Y'all killing careers right now. Trying to be vulnerable. That's how y'all get you.
Nah. We fucking around.
Nah.
What up, man? It's your boy BT Kingsley, man. Killing the Pod is here. Been a great time, man. Subscribe to the page. You here? Press that button.
What's a rule that you followed as a child that you later tried to break or broke and it backfired on you?
What's a rule as a child that I learned and I tried to break it?
Yeah, like a rule that you grew up with.
Oh, easy.
And as you got older, you decided to go against that, but it backfired.
I eat pork.
You eat pork or you eat bacon?
No, I ate pork. Whatever it was.
How did it backfire though?
Because it's not. It backfired because it's not good for you. I guess it backfired because now knowing the knowledge of like how the anatomy in the body is, it's like going. I don't want to bore y'all, but I'm not even a health nut. You know, I'm really not a health nut. I promise you. I'm not.
Right.
But I grew up under a disciplined household. My mom and pops are still together still to this day, and they young looking. They're bro. If they walk in, I swear to God, bro, you be like, oh, nigga, they our age. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't really want to follow the rules when I was young. My mom was actively involved, and especially me, because she didn't care about the girls. My sisters were great. She'd get on field trips and be the chaperone. I'm like, Mom, she'd pack my lunch. So when I got older, I'm like, man, F that, bro. I'm doing my own thing. So I'm eating with the homies. I'm eating like, Big Macs. I'm eating all the bullshit that they didn't tell me. And then one day I'm like, oh man, I'm because when you don't. I didn't grow up. We grew up vegetarian. I didn't start eating meat until my coach said, "Hey, bro, he got to get bigger for fights. So go ahead. He got to start eating meat." So then they started giving me turkey and chicken. But at that point, I was already eating meat. They didn't know that. So then I went full in. I'm like, man, y'all can't tell me what to do. And then it backfired. But that's the only thing I could think of. But ever since then, I've been trying to like study what my parents taught me.
Hey man, what's your ethnicity? Because your hair is amazing.
Black, bro. Black, man. God damn.
No,
black
this nigga, he's black and mixed part Jesus. This nigga Moses. You got something. I got a hairline. I said that nigga. I got hair too. I said somebody did a great job. He got a taper in the parking lot. That nigga. You can't lie to me. I already seen it.
Fresh.
I already seen it.
I just got out the chair, bro, for y'all podcast.
You just got
Exactly.
okay.
He did.
Bro, I didn't want to come and disrespect y'all podcast. You know what I mean? I was like, yo,
We coming here rough all the time.
I didn't know that though.
I should have lined up more.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I didn't know you was gonna
Did I
come in
take
here.
this shit seriously?
You did exactly what you supposed to do. You got it.
Bro, because I showed up, I don't want to cut you off. I showed up to podcast all this week, and I was like on Spotify and all that. I was like, but I'm with the homies. I know they gonna come dressed to impress.
Man, shit.
This is good shirt.
Man, stop playing with me.
That's his good shirt.
Stop playing with me. Look, y'all all be, it's y'all. Y'all would not go see a group of bad bitches in that outfit.
Who? I would.
Be honest. Be honest with me right now.
I like to challenge myself.
Well, that's hilarious.
You know you're on some bullshit.
You gotta go Google my shit. I had a flat top for 5 years just to test my game, bro.
You did have a flat top.
For a hell of a long, man. Full Moesha daddy.
I love that bitch. That's my favorite
Frank?
Well, I went full Frank.
I remember. Why'd you do that?
I remember that with the scarf. That nigga shot a special.
Oh, he still.
I love the Moesha.
Yeah,
man. I love that bitch.
Rock that shit out, nigga.
I love
Bro,
Shout out to all
funny.
the chicks that fucked me when I had that flat top. I ain't forgot about you, baby.
Did they pat you on the top?
Hey, get it, Blake, get it.
They got some hoes.
They called you Wesley. They got you saved in their phone as Wesley.
Oh, nigga, I remember when I was about to cut my hair, I told chicks, I was like women that was around, so hey, listen, shit finna get crazy. I've been warding them off. I was like, bitch, we going full splash again. What happened? Remember when I was working at the club, bitch? It was back.
It's back.
Boy, ways now, bro.
So when did the comedy come into play? When you started like thinking about doing stand up?
Bro, when I was on the set of Burning Sands, it's a Netflix movie called.
You
Burning
in that movie?
I was in that movie.
My homeboy in that movie.
Who?
I'm lying, but I feel like we homeboys. Who the lead? I feel like we homeboys.
Trevor Jackson?
We cool.
That's
Me
my
and
bro.
Trevor.
Trevor Jackson.
That's my bro.
We need to get Trevor on here.
I just saw Trevor's at my show at Flapper.
I was with you in that day.
Yeah, Trevor was at the show at Flapper. Yeah, we gotta get
man.
him on.
I just seen Trevor. I think it was at Flappers or something.
Yeah.
At your show. Was that at your
Yeah,
show?
he was in there randomly
that's,
kicking it.
That's
We was on
why.
the show?
That's why I just seen him at.
I'm texting him now. Tell
Yeah,
him.
man, he
tell
got
him
to
to pull
pull
up,
up.
bro.
Shit.
Love that Trevor on this
Tell him
show.
tomorrow at
Tell him
1:30.
tomorrow at 1:30.
Y'all ain't that. Y'all ain't. I ain't gonna tell him. I ain't gonna tell him that shit.
No,
Y'all ain't
tell him to come.
Because if I tell him, then y'all niggas gonna have y'all hair cut. No, I'm trying to treat. Hey, Trev,
We gonna look good with Trevor.
He be singing.
We gonna look good with Trevor. You know what I'm saying? So tell Trevor Jackson to pull up.
What's the rush?
Yeah, I fuck with Trevor now, man.
No, man.
Grownish. I know his work, man.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
he killing it. Yeah.
Yeah. He's
Killing
it.
it.
All right, man.
No, that'd be great.
But so you said you was on the set of Burning Sands.
Yes,
And what sparked it?
I kept just joking. I always been, cracking jokes, even in boxing. It was a nervous thing for me, like just to be funny, because if I'm not, I'm a person that if I don't mentally prepare, if I don't do all my preparation, if I know I cut corners, then I'm nervous. I'm super nervous. But if I know I did it and I gotta wait, but like again, patience, and I'm waiting for my fight, I just crack jokes. But it's a good nervous because that means I care.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So that's the difference. You can have nervous like, oh, I'm not ready because I know I didn't prepare. But then when you fully prepared, like even Floyd, I'll tell you a true story. Floyd Mayweather, and I'll get back to your story. Floyd Mayweather said every fight, it just felt like a regular fight. But he said right before that bell rang, he's just, you get the jitters. That means you care about it. That means like, I want this shit. Then he knew all the 4 a.m. jogs. He knew all the 3 in the morning sparring sessions. He knew that when I was working, they were sleeping. When that bell ring, he does his work. So, it was a nervous tick. So I was just cracking jokes until the point where I got off set. Someone called me and said, hey, bro, you should really do stand-up. We were really serious about that. And I was like, man, I don't know. And they was like, bro, just take a class. And then I was like, man, if you send me a class, I'll take it. And they sent me David Arnold's.
That is
R.I.P.
crazy.
R.I.P. David Arnold.
Rest up there, peace be upon David.
I was just having that conversation today about how we could use, like the city could use a comedy class, because it's just like the new generation, there's like stuff that they're missing and they don't even realize it. And man, R.I.P. David Arnold.
David he was surgical.
I didn't appreciate David like I should have in class. Like now that I'm looking back on it. Because I should have recorded conversations. He was a genius, bro. But I didn't know. I came in like I didn't know if I wanted to do it. And I remember if you taking this class, he'll just tell you a little bit about it, and at the end you had to do 3 minutes of your set. I never had to say. I didn't say anything, and I remember I just had one laugh. I think my joke was I'm really trying to find love. Like I always wanted love. I come from a 2-parent household. And I be going on dates looking for the right one, and my girlfriend don't understand why, right? And it got like a laugh, and he was like, yeah, look, I'm being honest, and then no jokes, and he was like, hey, bro, stay at it. That's all he said.
Right.
And I was like, what the fuck? And he was like, bro, just work hard, you'll get better. I was like, all right. And he was like, what you mean by working hard? He said, hit up every mic.
Every mic. And back then I hit up Sal's, Toasted and Roasted. What's that one over there? Donkeys. I went to Next Stage. I went to Hooters. I lived in Torrance at the time. I would leave that traffic at like get on the freeway for like 3 o'clock.
It's heavy.
I get there at 5 p.m. Park my car in Hollywood on Melrose, and I just stay all the way until like 12 a.m. And I do that every day. Because I used my acting money from that set, and I was like, all right, I'm going to live off this. Like, my agent was like, what the fuck are you doing, right?
This is so confusing. Because you seem, on stage, you seem very seasoned, and I'm wondering if this is the same thing that's coming from the boxing, because I feel like I met you more recently. Like, I feel like, but if you were that active, like, were you not going to the big three, and or like were there rooms or spaces that you were avoiding until it was time?
No, I was always trying to go to those clubs, but I didn't know. Like so when you go to class, I will always go to the mics, open mics, and I meet other comedians, and my classmates will go. But my classmates had jobs, so then I meet other people. The first big comic I met was Jamar Neighbors. That's why we're so close to this day. So
because Jamar got them hands.
Exactly, but I didn't know that at the time.
Jamar beat up Cat Williams.
Hey man, you know,
He beat up Cat Williams' bodyguard.
Somebody,
Somebody in Cat Williams.
Neighbors got them hands.
Somebody in Cat Williams got that ass beat by Jamar Neighbors. Continue. Cat Williams, I love you. Don't come for me. I love you. Don't come for me. Malik.
They gonna bring it back to me. The first year, after that stand-up class, I did great. But the first year of my comedy, Jeff Garland, who's on Curb Your Enthusiasm, he saw me at the Hollywood Improv, and he told me to be on his show on Get Laid with Jeff Garland. He did it every Friday, and he saw like two. He saw me once, and he told me to come back, and he said, I'm gonna take you on tour. So my first year of comedy, I went on tour with Jeff Garland.
What?
Then I swear to God, then he got on Curb Your Enthusiasm, the Goldbergs. He was like, I got a film right now, and then I used to box. So Brian Callen, I don't know if y'all know him, but Brian Callen was also on that show, and he was like, you box? I was like, yeah. This is my second year in comedy. I'm still doing the stages, and Jeff Garland told him about me. He said he's taking me on tour. This is my second year, so I did Jeff Garland crowd, and I doing Brian Callen crowd. Mind you, you know what color.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool. So then I'm like, man, I don't feel right. These cheap laughs and all that. Then people was like, bro, you gotta go to the J Spot. So then I go to the J Spot, and that tested my room for like real comedy. When I said a joke, and then the heckler goes, nigga, how is that possible? And then everybody started laughing. I was like, oh, I didn't know what to come back from. I was like, oh shit. And then it was a bomb, but it was like, she was like, you cute though. And then she was like, she became the person on stage that was joking. I was like, oh fuck. And I saw who was King Kadar was hosting.
Yeah.
Cooked me. Yeah, he cooked me. Yeah. He cooked me, dog. So I didn't even get mad. I was like, man, I'm just so bad at comedy because, you know, the white audience, you know how they did, it's easy over there, but good money. But I wanted to be with the, us. So I hit
it. But they're very necessary. That explains a lot because you have. I was having this conversation not too long ago about like the generations of comedy that are coming up. So like if you did the Union, we had a perception like if you got there and you saw Rodney Perry or David Arnold, and it was like, oh, these was like. This is, I'm talking before everybody was popping, they were like the elder statesmen. It was like, oh man. And we humbly understood.
Yeah.
And then when it was time to take our spots, we took our spots, but just learning and watching and learning and watching. And then fast forward to now when I'm looking at what's coming up, I'm like, God, there's a lot that they don't know. But one of the major things is structure. And white crowds and white comics understand structure sometimes a lot better than if you come up in urban rooms. If you come up in urban rooms, you understand how to entertain, you understand how to capture an audience and how to perform. The energy, but your structure might be all over the place. Whereas in white crowds, they let you breathe a little bit. So it's like set up, premise, punchline, tag, act out. These motherfuckers just be all act out with no punchline. You know what I'm saying? But that explains structurally why you sound so. That's how you knock out a special. It's like, oh yeah, you got the materials all there. Whether you take it, you made the adjustments though.
Yes, sir. I did. Well, because that's what they tell you. When I learned from Brian Callen, he said, write every day. Doesn't mean it has to be a joke. Write your thoughts. That it can turn to a joke. Your opinions. Because he said, I never forget. I was talking to Henry Coleman, phenomenal comic. He said, if you go to black comedy shows, look at the subject matter. He was like, just listen to it. 9 times out of 10, we might all have the same joke because it's relatable. Go to a white show. Listen to their subject matter. They're talking about certain things that we don't like we wouldn't even think that's funny because I don't know who said it, but he was like, white audience, they deal with imagination. Black people, we deal with how we feel.
Right.
You know what I mean? How we feel. Like, black crowds don't give you a chance of, what if, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Well, what if? Nigga, I got bills, nigga. You know what I mean? So that's why I think that I was gifted to write for the what if. And then when I got to the black crowds, it's like, nigga, what if? What about right now? So that's kind of like, I had to adjust. So that was my second year. And I was, and
what
now
year you started?
I started in 2017.
Yeah.
Man, you killing it, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you, brother.
No,
Oh,
it's a
yeah,
real-
that's a good pro. Yeah,
Hey.
that's good money right there, boy. That boy know his stuff, man.
Nah, man, because that's not even 10 years yet. For you to have 2 specials,
Wow, yeah.
I mean, usually 10 years is when you start to really get good. Like, I feel like 4 years, you start really finding your way. 8 years is when you really ought to be good, be consistent. Then 10 years is like, nigga, if I bomb at 10 years, it's your...
I gotta disagree with that.
Okay.
Let me tell you why. I don't look at it like I get a lot of advice from my pops. I don't look at it as years. I look at it as reps.
I agree.
Say for instance,
I agree
you see what I'm saying?
1,000%.
So because a dude could be doing it for 10 years, but if he's on stage from once every month, but I'm on stage and I've been doing it for 3 years every day, who's surpassing who?
That's a fact. I
So
agree
that's why
1,000%. I agree
I
with
disagree.
that. Uh-oh.
It's years, reps, but quality reps.
Okay.
So if
That's
you
okay.
yeah,
That's
because
another- okay.
if you're going
Yeah.
on stage, you understand structure.
Yeah.
So if you're going on stage trying to joke, it don't work, going back, tweaking it, turning it, trying it on another show. Some people keep going up with the same set over and over because they up 15 times a week.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that was not to cut you off. That was a thing. I remember there was a period, especially my early days. I remember cats. That was the big thing. Like how many cats was coming back. Like I hit X amount of stages this week. But I'm like, if you ain't listening to no tapes and you just like you said the quality, you're doing 100 of these, or if you're doing 100 push-ups, but they halfway,
Right.
and they not the
All
form
this
is
be
crazy.
strong. We like, you ain't got
So
no
it
chance.
is. I think it is year. I think it's all of that.
I agree.
Hey,
I agree.
hey, Malik, knock this nigga out. Don't let him. No, man.
No, he said so. He said
No, man, knock this nigga. Don't
not
let
the
this nigga.
Wolverine. Not Wolverine.
But that's
makes sense, though.
you understanding the, like you also said, bro, I'm writing every day. That's the reps. Cause comics will get up and like it's like really, it's kind of dry right now. Like if you looking at the comics and I'm watching them go up and I'm like,
Yeah.
and you might be getting a good reaction. And I was like, oh God, there's no way to tell them that this isn't good. Like
Can I ask you a question,
Go
guys?
ahead.
What do you? Because I know all y'all been like, of course, like vets in my eyes, right? So if you see a younger comic that he is killing, but you see that the structure is not, like, what do you look for if you're looking at a younger comic? Like, okay, let me just see, right? Let me just see, like, what does he have? What talent wise?
Yeah, it's hard for, if I see it and I say it backstage, it's hard for me not to come tell you to your face what I saw.
True.
But that be normally under the basis of what I see missing, because what's happening a lot now is people are charismatic and or lovable. So now you're getting on stage and don't realize that you're winning because you're lovable or likable on stage. But that's why the sets be up like this. That's why sometimes you rocking and it feels like you had the best set ever, and sometimes, damn, that shit ain't hitting. Same material. It's because there ain't no jokes there. It was just, yo, hey, you could be in, especially in black rooms, you could be in nigga rhythm and it'll feel like you rip it. You ain't say shit. Me and Donovan Jordan was stand up one time, and I won't say who was on stage, but it was a comic on stage, and it was at Chocolate Sundays. And Chocolate Sundays can kind of be a little foggy because this is a room you supposed to rip in. The crowd is like, they're already like kind of visceral like that. And they were going and they was doing the bits, and I kind of tapped him. I was like, he's like, bro, and he said, I know. I was like, do you remember being like this? He said, absolutely. And I remember it too when I was like this as a comic, and you just saying a bunch of nothing. You're like, man, and then skippity bip and shippity bip blah 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 blah. It's like, nigga ain't say not one word. Like I was like, but the crowd's dying, and I was like, I can't say nothing to him today. I was like, cause he think he ripped. I was like, but if you go take the material, go listen to it. Don't watch yourself. Listen to yourself.
Yeah.
And really, what did I actually say? So I started in spoken word rooms. So I kind of had that. But if you start in white rooms, or if you moved around and kind of got the structure, then it kind of changes it. So when I be looking, I'm looking for a point of view, not even a point of view. I just want the structure of the material there. Where are the punchlines?
Yeah, and me personally, I'm not even looking at the structure. I'm just looking at the material. So it ain't even how big of a laugh someone gets. It's really like, what are they talking about? Like one of your jokes, you just did you popped up in Flappers in the Yoo-Hoo room recently. It was the last time I was in town. But what's your joke? You got a joke about buying something, and you said then you bought all of it.
Oh,
the lamb chop.
the
lamb chop.
Yeah.
That's a great.
Getting money. That's a real story.
That's a great.
Shout out to that bitch on La Brea and Wilson. Motherfucker, we went viral, bitch.
You know he beat women too, so if you out there,
wait, brother, God damn.
Hey, 84-17.
Yo, chill.
84-22.
Now you keep. Why the losses keep coming, nigga?
The devil is coming.
Yeah, God.
He's adding them.
Yo,
we're just talking shit. He does not. Malik does not beat women.
Thank
all
you,
right?
bro. Please.
This is a joke. But I was but that joke that's a great joke for me. So I'm looking at the material. So when I first saw you in the belly room performing, I'm looking at the material. You had a lot of energy, and I didn't know if you was gonna fight the crowd or what, but you had a lot of. So that's how I knew you was younger, but the material was dope. Your stage, you had stage presence, and I'm like, man,
What
this
was in the pocket?
Yeah, I was like, man, he killing it. I was like, nah, man. So that's what I was looking at when I seen you personally.
Oh, thank you.
With all of this, what do you feel is a mistake that you've made that actually worked out in your favor?
A mistake I made, I would say. Well, is it a mistake? If it was, I wouldn't say a mistake. I didn't know I was aligned with it. Can we?
Yeah, because I put it this way. Because sometimes, and I'm sure we've all had these things at the time. It's like but then looking back, you be like, actually that actually worked out, and it played better. It worked for me on the backside of that.
I think social media. Social media. I hated it. I hated it. I was so against it because I was like, ugh. Like during quarantine, you watching guys, and I'm like, man, this is corny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they was like, oh, I remember he was like, bro, why don't you do it? I was like, man, hell no, man, I ain't gonna do all that. And I was like, bro, just do it. And I'm like, nah. And I put out my first video. I was like, man, this is a mistake. And then I just got that one comment. I was like, bro, this is funny. You should keep doing this. I was like, okay, all right, we're getting somewhere. So that I think social media was the first, because I hated skits. I hated it. I promise you, if you talk to any of my friends, talk to G King. Talk to G King. Yeah. He'll tell you like, hey, man, I hated skits at first. Wow. I did.
So that was the pivot. That was the pivot towards social media. Is like, I'm gonna do.
Well, I think the pivot was looking at the game. I think that again, going with the white crowds, I was on Fighter and the Kids podcast, and I was on that podcast, and our breakup didn't end amicably. So they went their way, I went my way, and also they blackballed me from the clubs that I was getting at. Yeah. So
wait, who did this?
Well,
I mean, you said they blackballed you?
Yeah, so the people people know, like, they know the names I'm beefing with, like British Shab and all them. I was on.
Wait, I'm missing something.
Yeah, I for sure.
I didn't know this.
It's called, you said Fighter and the Kid
podcast. It was a white, nationally syndicated podcast.
Got you.
They will bring on the likes of Theo Von. They'll bring on the likes of Chris D'Elia. They'll bring on the likes of Joe Rogan, Bobby Lee. All the big names,
right.
Bert Kreischer, all of them. During quarantine, I don't know if y'all remember, cases were getting brought up.
Okay.
I used to be on the road with Brian Killin. He had an allegation against him, so he couldn't be on the podcast. Brendan Schaub was on the podcast, and he said, man, I need people. So he brought up me, a black guy, Chappelle Lacey, a black guy.
I know Lacey.
And we kind of was having fun on there, bro. We niggified that shit up.
Right. Right.
They were like, wait, new energy, and I'm over here having fun. It wasn't. Now Chappelle Lacey grew up in Arizona, so he can kind of like play both sides. He's cool with the white room, and like he can relate. Like this is a black guy that listens to Oasis. He listens to you know what I mean. So he can talk. He skateboards and all that. Me, I just know the crowd. I don't really know the likes, but I know. If you want to talk politics, we can talk politics. You want to talk whatever you want to talk, like health, you want to talk whatever. We can talk science, we can talk science, because I just love those kind of conversations. But again, I think that behind the scenes, he was just like, hey, bro, can you kind of like be the, because my headliner, Brian Killin, he was just like kind of like a butt of the joke, right? So it's like be the butt of the joke. So I was the butt of the joke, and I just didn't feel right. being the butt of the joke.
Got it.
Because they were laughing. They weren't laughing with me. They were laughing
At you.
Thank you.
Got it.
So my pops to the point where he was like, bro, I can't watch this. He said that. I was like, damn. But I have my own podcast called Cutting Weight, and I'll be myself on there. And you'll see the comments that come over there like, hey, bro, why you ain't not like this on the podcast? So then I'll be quiet sometimes. So then behind the scenes, something happened. I can't,
Right.
say. But I wasn't feeling it, and everybody went over there to that side. Like all the homies, they went and followed him. I was like, man, y'all wrong, man. Y'all know anything. You know what I mean? So we split up. I think it's still up there on my podcast. I was like, man, look, bro, if you want to go like this, I said it. If you want to be like this, we can have it one way. But I didn't know what I was up against. Nobody knew who I was. Once I got off the podcast, they didn't like me. We don't care about you. I thought but I had to clear my name. Like being from LA, we don't tolerate any smut on your name.
Right.
So I said that, and next thing you know, all my bookings, like, and they know, the clubs know what they did. So I couldn't get to, like, I couldn't get all the clubs. So I was just like, fuck it, backed up in mics.
How do you process that when you know you could fuck somebody up?
You said what?
Cause I feel like as a man, like, when you've been punched in the face before, then you normally move with a certain amount of respect. Cause even if I could block it, I prefer not to get punched.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I don't want to sock nobody.
Mm-hmm.
But all this shit be happening, and it's like, but I could fuck you up though. How do you move just in life with that reserve, knowing that these are registered weapons?
I think that I move like, if it happens, it's not by anybody's time. I'm on God's time. So it's like, if it's on God's time, then you can't stop what God put in me. So I look at it like that. I don't have to fuck him up. I just pivot. I'm like, fuck it. And that led me, from that falling out, led me to social media and building my own name. So I just look at shit like that. So in the moment, I'm like, man, of course I'm human. You know what I mean? I'm saying, I'm calling you all kind of bitches and all that. I'm like, if I ever see this, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I process that anger and that emotions, and it goes back to boxing. It teaches you patience. So I said, okay, I got to be patient, and hopefully I get my turn. And I think I got it.
I want to know, when it comes to the social media, what made you hone in on the relationship sketches?
It was everybody, to reach a wider audience. Everybody loves relationships. Okay. So I didn't look at it as black people they like relationships. White people are in relationships. Asians are Mexicans, they in relationships. So relationships is a universal topic. So I said, if I want to touch everyone, let me just talk about relationships and put my black experience on there. So that's why I just stayed in there.
So now we know where the pivot was for stand up and where for social media. Mm-hmm. Did you feel an industry pivot after
This is killing it though. I want to let everybody know.
Oh, that's hilarious. Did you feel like you were killing?
They kept saying pivot. I'm like, all right.
No, I'm saying, did you feel the industry's energy turn towards you after the Complex list?
Hell yeah. Oh, when I made Complex top 10,
did you see that coming?
No, bro. You text me.
Yeah.
You text me. I'm like, bro, this is a true story. I'm asleep. BT, I get like a lot of texts, but I just see BT out of all people that text me. I just clicked on his name, right? So then I was like,
really nothing. So.
Bro,
that means he respects you out of
bro.
I'm
like, cause he not. I'm like, what the fuck? BT texted me, but
I never call you for no bullshit,
bro.
Never call nobody for no bullshit.
I was like, something happening, bro, cause that day, I kid you not, I had like 30 texts and like 17 missed calls. So I'm like, but I don't know why I clicked on BT, and he didn't say anything. He just sent me a Complex list. I'm like, what BT on, right? So I clicked out of there, and then I'm looking at all this stuff, and then I look at my call log, and I see like people calling. G King called me, and everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? So I don't know why I was gonna text BT back. I'm like, hey, bro, and I just clicked on the link. It was like, all right, Complex top 20 people in the world, right? Yeah. And I'm scrolling, I'm like, oh shit, I made the list then, probably. So I'm looking at like 20 through 10, because they counting down. I'm like, shit, I ain't even know we're in there. I'm like, why the fuck, bro, sent me this shit? Because no way, because I just started.
You called me.
Bro, I swear to God, I just started doing skits a year and a half before that list. So I was like, I know I'm not in the top 10 because I'm passing up people. I'm like, all right, well, I know he got a bigger file. I know Bro, I get to like number 9, and it was me. I said, yo, top 10? That shit was so I called my manager back at the time, and he was like, hey, bro, congratulations, but nah, we ain't gonna stop until we get number 1. I said, nigga, you not even.
That's why he said manager at the time. Yeah, that means he's no longer with him. If anybody want to know,
he was like, "Fuck that," you know. It's cool for the moment, but we gonna get number 1.
He sounds black.
Yeah,
I know.
I remember,
why you do that? Why you do that, bro?
I had a black manager too. My first manager was a Negro, and I learned. I'm listening.
You are an asshole, bro. Justin, bro, you're killing my career right now. Shit, bro. This nigga's not doing anything to help me right now.
Clip is always loaded.
Yeah,
bro.
This is very close to the Amazon special though too. Around the time of the drop.
Yes, right there. So they went back. So you gotta think that people were upset with the list, and I was like, rightfully so, right? So I remember this is why you should never pillow talk, because the girl who I shot content with, she was messing with one of the dudes at the time that were like, in the 15s, number 15 or something, right? So he got like millions of followers. So she was like, yeah, and blah 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 was saying that you shouldn't even be number 9. You nigga, that's all you do is relationship content. Oh, okay, he said that. All right, bet. Yep, him and the guy that was, right before you, he was like, he ain't shit. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, cool. So then around that time where everybody was reviewing, like DJ Academics,
yeah.
Everybody Breakfast Club, everybody. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna drop a skit. And I'm gonna just show them. And that's when I dropped the when you try to do a soft launch and the girl know everybody in the city, and that shit went super viral while they were debating, and then like people was like, man, who is it? And then let's go to the, so they go. I remember I saw it. They was like, oh, they go to the page. So let's hurry up and shoot a skit, and you can see their faces when they're like, this nigga ain't even.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, that was cool. You know what I mean? So I just kind of like, I kind of like just to set my stomach, like, like, bro, I don't care what number it is. Like, man, like let's compete. Now it's boxing now.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because I looked up to y'all. Now it's like, now I gotta
show some respect.
Gotta show some respect.
I'm 84 and 31, nigga.
But why you keep adding a loss? God damn.
But that's what I was just about to say. The reason why you're winning and why you go continue to win, it's because you already come from a family of discipline. You're already disciplined.
Yeah.
That's the hardest thing for most people, to like pick a time and date to shoot a sketch, edit, doing stand-up, from Torrance to going to Hollywood and walking up and down, going to all these clubs. So your self-motivation and discipline level far exceeds most people already.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, bro. So that's why you go continue to keep going up.
I think that y'all though. I don't want to take all the compliments. I think y'all, I think that y'all stand-up comedians that came from before me, y'all would inspire me. Like even before I started doing stand-up, I was watching stand-up. I saw BT on Kevin Hart's half-hour special before I even started doing stand-up, because that came out in 2017.
That 17 is next level.
Before I even started doing stand-up, I was like, I'm gonna watch. I saw London at the Laugh Factory when he was talking about white people just dress ordinary, but you know what I mean. But we got to put clips together. Yeah. I saw you when you didn't even know I was watching. When you said, "Nigga, I look like a nigga like you said I'm a thousandaire, but you said I'm look like a nigga you supposed to know some shit. You do the snap your finger." Like I was watching. I studied.
I like that smile Justin had. Yeah, that's
like you know.
That was a good joke that I don't do no more, because niggas was in their feelings. So
but I just think that I just try to make sure I do my part, because y'all did it, for people that's coming up under. So it was just like, hey, y'all didn't cheat the game, so why should I? So that's why I just kind of like, I just follow the path that, David Arnold taught me, and what I just see from my other fellow peers, I should say.
Now, how has the feeling been coming from the new special from Hulu?
It's great, bro. Ticket sales are booming. I'm just happy, man. My mom never really went to a comedy show, but she watched that special. She was like, cool. And, she was like, I could tell my friends about it. I was like, damn, all right. Yeah. But, I love it. Like, just, being on Hulu.
But that's what I was interested. How did it come about? Like,
shit. So at the complex, my manager at the time, we got a call from.
Lost one.
So he was like, after that phone call, he's like, ain't we gonna stop to be number one. I put out that skit, then I get a call, and they were like, hey, I don't want to say anything, but I was like, what? Kevin Hart, he's doing this little stand-up series, and he got you in, he wants you to be in one. I said, what? He was like, yeah, I want you to be like one. I think at the time, he told me the list, but a lot of people y'all saw were not on the list, and they'll tell you that because I got this call in, I want to say like June. We didn't film until like August.
Oh, wow.
So, but then those people that got the call, they were like, man, I just got it like a couple of weeks ago because a lot of people bagged out. Like a lot of celebrities that he, like social media comedians bagged out because
They weren't ready or?
I don't know, bro. I can't really speak on it, but
that makes sense.
I know. I'll tell y'all when we get off the podcast where
Sure.
we were. But man, I was like, damn, okay, that was
No, but that makes sense. If the goal was to do the 30s for comedians that were coming from social media, then you, Daphne, if the
Justin,
other call,
Chico Bean.
oh Chico, yeah,
Justin, and then it was a lot more, and then now look at the regular comedians that got that call. Yeah, a lot of people dropped out, and I'll tell y'all when we get off.
That's very funny. Were you in the military?
Nah,
Okay, you just got the outfit on. You just got the
What?
military outfit on.
I went to.
Not this. You have there's multiple pictures of you in a full military.
Oh yeah, the outfit. Yeah, that's my sketch.
That is hilarious. I thought you was in the service.
It's so. If you see me, I'm jumping down, and it's like I just look at it when you see me calling. I'm trying to say the conversation.
This is actually what I wanted to bring up. So we had Takara Williams on, and she was saying how she only posts stand-up clips in her talking to the camera, and she feel like that's why she's able to sell so many tickets online. And then we had another guest on that was struggling with their ticket sales, but that comedian does sketches. And so I was like, well, dang, maybe I should just focus on doing just stand-up clips. But then, BT was like, but you got Desi Banks, and I was like, yeah, you got Country Wayne. Why do you think some people can post sketches and still get a crowd out to see their stand-up, and then some people that may do sketches can't get a crowd out for their stand-up?
I think it's a cult following. Like Desi Banks or Country Wayne, they see those guys every week. It's like if you really look at it, sketches is a new TV show. Like every week I'm looking for, all right, I know he's gonna drop. What is he gonna drop? Or you know what I mean? So other people, ticket sales, were like, man, he made me laugh. I'm gonna go see him. And black people, we get paid every other Friday. All right. So sometimes you'll put out a sketch and it's so funny that you're like, all right, I had that, like, all right, I'm gonna buy tickets. Cause people don't believe in you. Cause the people that came in the sketch game without seeing guys of y'all caliber, didn't study and cheated, it's a quick bag, they ruined it for us. Because sometimes I went to a show where I was like, damn, he should have just started doing his sketches on stage, right? So
You prefer to see the sketches, the sketch version of the comic, you're saying?
yes,
Okay.
Because I know when you don't hit the mics. I know you haven't been getting the reps, and you got people paying $25 in the 2-drink minimum to come see your goofy ass, and you're cheating people like guys like you who can kind of like have the talent to have sold out crowds.
Right.
So therefore, you're cheating the system. And therefore, they think that all skit comedians, I'm not even a skit comic, but let's just put it in their eyes because I blew up online. They think I'm like that, to the point where I used to get frustrated when my first year, I went on tour last year, and I wasn't getting the crowd like I thought I was getting. And then, but, I was performing in front of like 20, 40 people, and I treat it like it was 400. So.
Sure.
So, but and then when I got off stage, I was like, bro, you were actually funny. I'm gonna come back. I did not know. I love when people don't expect.
Yeah.
They was like, man, I'm just gonna put. I don't make me laugh. He make me laugh on content. And then I make them laugh. Then it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna come back. So I like that. But to answer your question, I think that people just sketch comedy is a different art from stand up. So if you're only posting that, of course, you're not going to get the likes of a stand-up crowd. But if you sell merch, people tell that person to start selling merch. He'll sell out.
Bro, that is you are an interesting representation of this pod, because the podcast is based around people who are currently killing it, have that momentum, have that industry, you know what I mean? Like you can feel their presence. Mm-hmm. They were killing it at one point in time, or they're on their way, and you're in like that weird cusp where it's like certain things have happened, but clearly, hey, Malik's coming. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like and you're here, and you know, at the same time. So it's like that. It's really interesting because you've dropped a lot of jewels. One, writing every day. Two, you had a very interesting journey in the essence of like you were beating the pavement as a stand-up comic. Social media helped you pop, but it's like you were bubbling, and as soon as you were doing the work, and then as soon as like, oh, y'all watching? Well, hey man, I got so much shit I got to tell y'all. You know what I'm saying? And because when I'm seeing you sound way more seasoned on stage than a lot of the comics that are your peers said. But that, like you said, that's reps. That's you know, that's like that's not just, oh, I'm funnier than them. That's like my approach is very specific, and I'm getting better because of my approach.
Wow. Well, I'll leave you all with this then. I always thought and I always raised, like, to answer your question, what is something my parents taught me that I stuck with still to this day, is consistency. My pops gave me an analogy that stuck with me at 8 years old, right? He said, what side of the table you want to be on? The one that's hiring the job or the one that's asking for the job? Because at the end of the day, you got to work, right? Mm-hmm. He said, be consistent. You can be on the side of that's giving out the jobs. He said, this is so easy about being consistent, and you can see the benefit of it. Take a steel pipe. Have a steel pipe, right? Drop water every day in that same area on that steel pipe every day. You're going to eventually start seeing that pipe wear out, and then it's going to make a hole. And then therefore, the water is made a hole in that steel pipe, and then now it's in there. So think of the pipe as Hollywood. All those no's we get, no, but you're being consistent. And we all know London, BTU, one yes can change your life. So the hardest $1 million of what we always say, the hardest $1 million you ever gonna make is your first one. Right. Look how hard it is. You see what I'm saying? So when you armed with that knowledge, you just kind of like live life like every day, just being routine. The discipline is in you. You don't deviate. You don't really have to fall off your belief. That's what I should say. So you stand on it.
I got I feel like a really good question.
Don't be on some bullshit.
No. How is it? How's the money?
The money now?
I'm talking specifically from social media, and I
got a really good question. How much money you make?
Hey man, God!
I'll tell you why I'm asking.
Okay.
I know people that are doing very, 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 very well social media wise, monetarily. Yeah, cool. Ticket sales are this, stand-ups this, merch is this. All right. Mm-hmm. I'm talking the checks that are coming from YouTube /Facebook /Instagram /TikTok /whatever. And I'm talking, we were having this conversation, 40, 50, 30,000, 10,000, 20,000 a month.
The guy, I'm pretty sure the guy that you go on the road with, he told me to get on, he said, bro, up it. He said, up it, cross promote. So I was like, oh shit. So when I had that conversation.
Well, how long ago was this?
This was like a couple of months ago.
Because you don't really do, you are in the popular school as in Instagram, but I looked at, and TikTok. Yeah. But I don't know how much Facebook or YouTube you're doing.
YouTube, I just got, since that conversation, I just got on when he told me my YouTube is ascending. All I did was post what I've been doing, the same thing. They're like, God damn, I didn't know it was a whole audience. He was like, bro.
That's the real audience.
Facebook. That's why it's a good question.
Yeah.
That's the real audience, yes. So on Facebook, he told me to do that. And them checks, I was already getting checks, but man, them checks is different, bro.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Nate.
Yeah, okay, gotcha. I ain't know.
If we don't say nothing.
Yeah. I didn't know.
Nate, we are talking about you, bro.
Changing lives out here, Nate.
Nate Jackson.
Yeah, Nate. From Lacey /Tacoma /Olympia. His daddy's name is Nathaniel. Okay. No, but I looked and I said, oh shit. I was like, there's two other things over here. Cause it's like, you normally shoot vertical cause I've shot with you before.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, there's YouTube. And then there's also the shorts too. I was like, these two other different verticals. I was like, do you know about the money over here?
Yo, bro, I know. He told me he said, bro, all you got to do, this right here. I swear he told me, he said, take this phone and do it like this and watch the check. So he was like, continue to grow on shorts. And he was like, take this and do it like that. And I was like, all right, cool. And I've been loading up. He was like, bro, all you got to do is shoot one scene and turn it like this and drop the same thing. Your check's going to come. But he said, keep posting shorts though. I was like, I'm going to post shorts. And
two different pages,
bro. And from the shorts, like, right, and bro, it's the same content, bro. Already $400.
Yeah,
bro. On the same, because they do for watch hours. People will rewatch the skits, and I just drop every day. And then he told me he does shorts every day, and then once a month, just post a long clip.
Nigga, we gonna have to start doing.
We got
Hey, bro.
We got to start doing.
We learned from
Killin.
these. I'm telling you, we've been learning from some damage.
Bro, it's so much. But then I was always getting money on TikTok. I don't know if y'all big over there.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
TikTok,
I'm growing
TikTok
over
is it's a boy. That's a bag on there. I'm not like a dude called me today. He was like, "Bro, this is what I'm making." I'm like, "Man, I don't know." Then he showed me. Can I show?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, this is his numbers today, right here, right?
This your homeboy or your numbers?
My homeboy.
Woo!
Oh, I'll show you my numbers if you. I mean, I ain't really tripping.
Woo!
I got nauseous.
So we gonna be dropping some Killin. Cause I used to be, me in London. We used to be the Sketch Keys.
what happened?
Got some fire stuff,
Bro, what happened? Oh, TV ruined y'all.
What?
Man.
Yeah, that is.
TV ruined y'all, man.
I will always tell people my greatest regret in show business was getting off of YouTube because I was going viral early. I'm talking 2009, 2010, 2012. We did the BET hip hop ciphers,
and it was good time. I have to just give Justin's flowers on that. Just the timing,
Pioneer.
and just knowing knowing ahead. Okay, this the BET schedule. This when the audience, the eyes gonna be on it. It was just like boom. It was great, man.
And that's when World Star was popping. That's how I found out what World Star was, because people would hit me up like, "Your videos on World Star." I was like, "What's World Star?" And like that's how I was getting on. This is 50. When 50 Cent had that website.
That's why I saw you. Yeah.
So but yeah, I stopped. You was right though. I stopped because I was like, let me focus on TV, and I got off of YouTube. Then I seen Spoken Reasons book a movie off of YouTube. I said, let me get my ass back on YouTube.
Right, y'all remember you came back?
Yeah, we came back for a little bit, and then I got on some other TV shows. I got off of YouTube again, and then I was on MacGyver, and I was like, this shit go in one of these days. And sure enough, it got canceled. And now I do butt cheek reaction videos. But I'm back. With them cheeks though. Oh, we got a game on here. We got a game on here we like to call Kill It or Let Live.
Well, before you do that, I think that when you were killing it on social media, I think that was hilarious, and I was so mad that you stopped, because I was like I said, I followed y'all before, like even with London and Ballers. I was like, this nigga from his sketches and all that. But your man is I don't know if you close with him, dark skinned guy. He's on TikTok cooking.
Who?
Dark skinned guy who's in Ballers. The
Donovan Lofton, Donovan.
Donovan,
Yeah, he did the show.
He did the show. Yeah. I see him on the
He
time.
didn't even tell all the money he getting over there.
Bro, what? He going live every day. What are we talking about? He going live every day.
The money's great on the live?
Bro, that's how you get that's what's old boy numbers right there.
Oh, from live. He was definitely a live nigga. I gotta get over there.
But
But it's so weird because he be doing those little battles things, and that's where it's like you got a battle or something like that. And
wait, you got to battle what?
Bro, you know they battle, right? If I go on TikTok right now, I guarantee somebody's battling and they're making money.
Battling?
Like rap battle?
No, it's like a battle, bro. It's like,
We're disappointed, Malik.
Yeah,
bro.
Right,
Y'all
I know.
niggas.
This one we sound
like,
old as
man.
shit. What you talking about?
Yeah, you said.
And you do this on your phone, huh? Talking
Bro,
about a battle. What
I'm
you
talking
mean?
about they go back and forth. Okay, so this is TikTok live. I'm trying to get my. Hold on. I'm sorry. I don't wanna, let me mute it because I don't want y'all to have any kind of. This is a battle. You see that?
Yeah.
They battling right now.
That's my boy DNA.
DNA, but he on here every day. I told just.
Yeah, that's my guy.
But
man.
what they
battling.
battling about? What they?
So you play games. These games right here. If y'all do that, like you say, like let's go chat, and they're sending like.
Oh, Donovan did say he was a gamer.
It's digital begging. I look at it, but every game you play, and you don't have to win or lose. Y'all both making money. bro, that's like, bro, you be on there for 2 hours, you can make $800.
What?
$1,000 on just pay, bro. You pay, and then you get a streak going. Let's say if your team you winning, and now you have 13 win streak. And you've been on it for like 2 hours. Like, bro, 13 win streaks and all these people that donating and giving because they fuck with you, fuck with the podcast, nigga.
Y'all definitely need to do that because you be on live too, right? Don't you be on live?
I'll be on Instagram live. I need to get on TikTok.
TikTok live.
I need to get on TikTok live. Too.
Okay, we got.
Okay, my bad.
Okay, go ahead. Boom.
Yeah, my bad.
We got a game.
Thanks for that game, though, too.
Straight up. We got a game on here called Kill It or Let Live. Okay, I'm gonna throw out a topic. You gonna say whether we should kill it or let it live. It's all good.
Okay.
Kill it or let live. A guy flies a woman out to a tropical island, but she don't give him no ass.
Let live.
You's a good man.
Let live.
You got 3 sisters, so I mean.
Nah, but I mean, of course, like I would say kill it, but I'm at a mind place where I don't even want the vagina right now. Like if I'm dating you and I fly you out right now, it's just the experience. I want to. See if like okay, this guy, yo, BT is hilarious.
Girl,
he don't go for
let me
nothing.
tell you
Yo,
something. Panties
this
across
guy-
America are moist right now. They're like, he don't even want them. He don't
BT said, BT is hilarious, bro. I'm not pandering.
Be out there
man.
eating ass.
I'm not.
I was gonna get to that. Kill it or let live. Eating ass.
Damn, I gotta kill it. Yeah, I ain't eat ass yet. No, I ain't eat ass yet.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah.
Kill it or
Hold on,
let.
wait. Do they get the answer?
No, this is our show. This is your shit.
Okay.
You answer these questions accordingly.
Depends.
Okay, gotcha. So you did it before.
Oh yeah.
Have I done it before? Yes.
Oh my bad. Go for it.
If I've done it before, absolutely. Will I do it again? Yeah.
Those TikTok numbers.
I got
My
honestly.
bros out here eating ass.
I can honestly say
Yeah.
I've never eaten ass.
I was close to it with my ex. I was about to say, man, I should eat her ass, and then I was like, nah.
That's where she boo boos.
I mean, but
Nigga 12.
yeah, grow up, nigga. He says that she boo boo.
I'm the size of a 12-year-old.
Coming out the shower, bro, just catch her. Slide
Catch
up
her.
under a nigga like Meineke.
My thing is if she let a slight.
Wait.
But yeah, that would be
He
gross.
said slide up under her.
Like Meineke, like you slide under there.
That's hilarious. Oil changer.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, hell no. Kill it or let live. A club promoter says to you, I'll pay you the rest of your money later.
Oh, kill that shit.
You got paid from that Marina Del Rey show yet?
Yeah, I got paid up front.
He still ain't sent me my money.
Wow, I didn't pay me up front, bro.
He still ain't sent me my money.
Is this for real?
I'm dead ass. He gonna text me today talking about I'm gonna send it to you later today.
Wow, I
I'll put it now. And Daphne got her money before she even got to the venue.
That's what I'm saying. I got the same. Yeah.
This what I get for not caring about money because I didn't ask or nothing. I'm just like, yo, don't do the throw. I'll do the throw.
Man, you
I'll do the
said-
throw.
man.
I'll do the throw. I'm a dumbass. Yeah, I don't got nobody to blame but myself.
Yeah.
Kill it or let live. Having a threesome with your lady, but the third person is a guy.
Oh shit, kill that shit.
Fucking chauvinistic pig.
You
Hell no.
Okay then. Okay. That's not a threesome. That's a train, dog. That's not a threesome, bro. I don't care what this society let you know. I'm not gonna get canceled. I don't beat women, bro. My record is 84-14, bro. 2 guys and a woman is a train,
I got a
bro.
surprise for you, though. 2 girls and a dude is a train as well. It's always a train.
Yeah, that's what we saw. We saw it
That's what we
differently.
do. It's always a train.
No, but okay. The reason why I think it's not a train is because
If the 2 girls ain't touching each other, it's a train.
exactly. But the 2 girls are touching each other. So
If
it's
they not though, it's a train.
Oh yeah. What girls just gonna not touch?
That
them?
happens all that.
Selfish bitch. That's who.
I never had a threesome, bro. So what was all y'all had one?
Nah, dog. Kill it or let live. Kill it or let live. This is my last one. Kill it or let live. Allowing a woman to play with the booty.
These are, you know what, Justin,
Bro,
we were
what
doing
is
so
happening,
good.
bro?
We were so inspired.
What is happening, bro?
TikTok numbers were planning on
Yeah,
the
bro.
rise.
Let's get back to that, bro.
He was a boxer. He
Yeah,
grew up in
thank
the
you, bro.
hood.
Damn.
Came out, survived the mean streets of South Central LA.
Somebody gotta take this damn car off the track.
Damn.
Right off the
Crash
cliff.
out.
Bro.
Right off.
This is the crash out part of the show. Killing to let live. Allow the woman to play with your booty hole.
Man, dog, y'all crazy.
No, see, don't say y'all. This is Justin's special segment.
BT, let's go ahead and let's land this plane.
Land that plane.
Say
man.
no, nigga, boy.
Oh, yeah. Hey, no, man.
That sound like a let live to me.
Nah, I ain't no let
that's okay.
live. I don't wanna. Nah. Hey, I ain't real shit. I don't. Cause I don't want any. I never had my booty fondled. I never. No girl even got back there.
Yes.
I don't give a fuck how many times a dude to tell me, "Hey, bro, you know your G spot is in your." I'm like, bro, nah.
If it's a nigga telling you that, you need to watch out.
Man, let me show you.
Let me tell you. I know where I put my
Oh my
index.
God. We gotta talk about what's the name, man? The Creed.
Oh hell yeah! Let's talk about it.
Because that's not Bernie Sanders, your first film.
No, second film,
Okay, what was before that?
Creed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got Bernie
Creed was your
Sanders-
first movie ever.
First
Bro, all
movie
your first are crazy. He's like, yeah, my first two is Brian. It's like my first time was like all
yeah,
the first
that-
is
damn.
crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. I ain't never look at it like that.
Yeah, that's great.
I never took any acting class, and I was on Creed. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Crazy. Well, no disrespect to y'all, but I'm in acting class now. But I got Creed because I was.
I bought my house in cash.
Okay. Here we go. Damn. Look.
That nigga laughed at that TikTok man. Oh, that's cute.
TikTok money is it?
Yeah, it's cute.
Have you heard of syndication money?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
No,
different.
no.
It's different.
No. You selling our shows and shit, nigga.
No.
I'm
Hey,
trying to
brother,
get where you at, shit.
Bro, you were MacGyver. Let's get that out the way.
I was
Okay.
MacGyver's
Rush
Negro
Hour?
friend. I was Rush Hour.
Okay, got you.
That got canceled on the commercial break.
How that came about was I was in a boxing gym getting ready, and Michael B. Jordan walks in, and I seen him in Floyd Mayweather gym like 2 months prior. But I was like, what is he doing here? He was just like looking at Floyd, just studying him. But Floyd had all the celebrities, right? I was the only person that talked to him. I was like, what up, Wallace? Right? He was like, he laughed and all that. We chopped it up. Comes in like fast forward like 2-3 months later. He walks in. He said, "Hey, bro," he was like, "What's up?" And he was with my childhood friend, the homie, and he was training him at the time. And he was like, "Hey, bro, y'all should like connect." I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah." So then Mike and I was chopping it up. We connect. And he was like, "Hey, bro, you want to be in a movie? You cool as hell." I said, "Wait, what?" He's like, "Yeah, bro, I'm training for this little Rocky movie, like Creed, and I don't really know too much. So you kind of like the character I'm trying to portray. Like, can you fight?" And then I was like, "Hell yeah, I can fight." He was like,
4 and 33.
"Bro, stop." So he said, "Hey, it's a guy in the ring right there, bro. That's his role." So it's kind of like I don't really like want him to be that role because I really vibe. But you keep go in there and beat his ass. I give you the part, just like that. Pause.
No. I'm just. This is exciting,
Bro, okay, so then I'm like, for real? And he was like, bro, dead ass. I was like, I said, okay, cool. He was like, all right. He was like, because I'm talking to how y'all talking. And he was like, I don't think he like that. Then now let me describe the dude. He's a white guy, right? He's out of my weight class. I think he like 175.
Sheesh.
He's like throwing hard punches, like mitts, like boom, like on some. You remember the Creed 2 when the dude was beating him up, that big dude?
Yeah.
So, okay, he was just like that, right? So he hitting the mitts. Bow! That's all you hear, the gym shaking. Bow! So he thought he was going to have me nervous, like, all right, you want to, bro, beat him up. I was like, all right, bet. And he was like, all right, we're going to see. Mind you, I wasn't even all that big. I was like 160 at the time. Like, I'm in and out of training, right? So I get in there. And mind you, this is a new gym. Usually I go to LA and just take over gyms. I love doing that, right? But they knew about me and they were like, all right, oh, Malik, I ain't prepared to spar. So I was like, hey, somebody told me, go get a mouthpiece, go get a headgear. They gave me, I'm like, oh, because they heard about me. And then dude was like, all right, bet. And he bow on the mitts. So I get in the ring. And first round, bodied him. Second round, bodied him. I'm bodying him so bad. I'm looking at Mike and I'm winking and all that shit.
Oh, you got time to play?
Yeah,
okay,
I got time to play. Yeah.
He was amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all remember when Mayweather did that?
Right.
He over here.
Yep.
In a real fight. Got time for this. Okay, back to you. We back now.
That's just one of them. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, but I ain't saying anything. I'm looking at him like winking, and like when we heard him like linking, he's like, yeah, and I got like blood on my shirt, and then I'm like, all right, cool. Third round, I'm just like, yo, I just like fuck it, cause the guy, I was like, yo, hey Mike. What I'm talking now? I'm talking. I'm moving around.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, yo, Mike. Hey, what punch you think look good in the movie? I was like, hey, he was like, and Mike was just laughing. He was like, yo, chill. And the guy kind of getting mad though, right? And then he like, yo, blooded, and he's like, hey, yo, Mike, what punch gonna look good in the movie? And he was like, I don't know, bro. Just do your thing, Mike. What it is, Mike? He about to get fucked up anyway.
Oh, we need that footage,
Bro, I swear to God, I think Mike just said like he said a hook. He said, just throw the hook, bro. I'm like, all right, bet. And boy, now he knows the hook is coming. I was like, all right, bro. Hey, you might as well just let me hit. I'm talking to you. You might as well let me hit it. And then I threw an uppercut, right? He thought it was, I threw an uppercut and then hit him. Then I threw the hook behind it in the straight, and I knocked him down. And then I was like, all right. Then the fourth hit, it was like, it was a flash knockdown. He got right back up. And the fourth round, I was tired as shit. I was like, all right, nigga, all right, this is enough. I mean, at this point, like, hey, he tried to get his get back. I was like, nigga, all right, you got to get that one round of, like, getting him. So he was teeing off. I'm like, nigga, all right, bro, come on, all right, this is done. And then Mike was like, bro, come to my house tonight. Like, bro, we're going to we're going to write you in. I went to his house in Hollywood Hills. It's me, the homie, and I'm thinking, this is when Fantastic Four just dropped their trailer.
Oh, wow.
So I'm watching it with him, and I'm like, wow, bro, I'm looking at his crib, and he was happy, and he showed me the script on his laptop. He was like, all right, look, I want you to play this dude, Amir. Like, you know what I mean? But really, I'm just trying to shadow you, and you just, like, teach me how to do that, what you did in the ring. I was like, look, what you got to do is, bro, just like that.
Giving him the language of the...
Yeah. So then he's studying, and he was like, bro, just send in the audition tape. Never acted. I was like, I don't even know him. He was like, bro, you don't get the role. We just need to see what you look like on screen. It's just a formality. I'm like, man, he playing. So I sent it. He told me people where to send it to. I'm acting as my own agent. Send it. I don't hear any word back. I'm like, hey, Mike, I'm bothering. I'm like, man, I knew it was all Hollywood talk. And sure enough, they called me in January. I did audition in October. They called me in January and said, congratulations, you got the role.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I went out there and I shot Creed, and Ryan Coogler knocked on my door, and he was like, no, they knocked on my trailer. Ryan, Michael B. Jordan, and Sylvester Stallone on my like fourth day.
Hold on, shout out to those names, man. Hold on, man. Shout out to them names.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Dang.
Ryan, I didn't even know who Ryan was, you know what I mean? And he was like, like the hella Bay accent never changed. He was like, hey, bro, you ain't got a lot of lines in this movie, but you got like one line that like the movie won't make sense until you say this line. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, you want the line? I was like, hell yeah, I want the line. I was like, bro, you giving me lines, nigga? He was like, yo, your line is, you're not Adonis anymore, you the real Creed. Can you handle that? I was like, yeah. And I was like, damn, the movie won't make sense until I say this one line. Nigga, I was out there for 3 months for this one line, right? And I said it, and I was like, bro, they clapped, they killed it, right? And then I was like, oh shit! Like even Sylvester Stallone was like, yo, that was good shit, kid. You'll be a Hollywood star, nigga. I told my mom, I told my family, I was like, we got it. I was promoting the fuck out of Creed, so we go to the premiere. I bring my mom. I was like, mom, pay attention. The movie won't make sense until I say my line. Nigga, do you know
comedy 101? This is a setup.
Nigga, no, it ain't coming. Nigga, do you know they cut my line out?
I knew that was coming.
Nigga, they cut my line out. I didn't know anything about Hollywood, nigga. You know thing about sets. You'll say a line 3-4 different times, and nigga,
different angles.
Different angles. They was like, yo, bro, they cut my line out, nigga. You just see me from the furthest angle that we shot it from, and you see my mouth moving, but they playing Tupac Hail Mary on it. Go look at it on the final fight scene, dog. When we all walking out, it's such a beautiful shot. Now I'll never forget that day, bro. I had on the call sheet. It says Malik scene, nigga. I'm like, nigga, Amir's
so funny.
cut my line up.
All right,
bro.
before we get out of here, man, I got 2 simple questions. One is, what makes you like share? Like, cause you sharing the ball? Cause I remember I remember when the complex happens, and then the special happens, and then it was kind of a feeding frenzy for your next rep because you had a show and I hosted. And I remember, but it was your show. It was like, no, it was at the Comedy Store in the belly room. People show up to see you, whatever. And I got my rep out of that room.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying? So
I told you industry was there.
Yeah. Okay, you like literally it's an industry show. What makes you like that to share the?
I believe we all can eat. I don't like the crab in the barrel bucket. I just think that like we all in our own way can get money. I think that I learned that from the first touring with the white guys. I just see how they all bring up on each other on the podcast, and I always wanted to do that for black people. I always wanted with our own people. It's just to kind of like, if I can use my platform or whatever I want to do, let's all eat, bro. Like if I got an agent, you need a manager, bro, cool. Well, she doesn't have to have one client or stuff like that. So I always want to share, bro. Like if I'm good, I want my people I fuck with is good.
Is it top 5 boxers?
Pernell Whitaker, Floyd Mayweather, Roy Jones, James Toney, Muhammad Ali.
Okay. And then if you could have it anywhere, this is my last question, man. If you could have it any way you want, industry wise, what does it look like? Movies, TV, a sitcom? What does it look like?
Honestly,
manifesting right now.
I want to be a producer. I want to produce and be the control behind what I put out on the TV screen. I like how like Tyler Perry is doing that and just putting out content. I want to do that. I want to be in front of it. If I can have all my guys on the show and I produce that and we're talking about that shit will give me so much joy and satisfaction. That's what I love. And I look at Country Wayne, he's kind of doing that as well on a social media platform. So I kind of admire that. He's behind the scenes, but he's pushing out the content and he's making a lot of money from it. So I want to just do something like that.
Hey man, you got anything coming out? Any socials? What's your socials?
My social, if they don't follow me or they don't know me, is Malik, M-A-L-I-K, Bazille, B-A-Z-I-L-L-E. And I just got some shit coming out, but I don't know if I signed NDA. So
hey man, the one and only Malik B. Everybody.
Oh shit! Yeah,
it, baby.
Yeah.
Killing it.
Well, Hassaan went away, but I mean,
that's how I thought y'all was kicking me out because the TV went off. I was looking for it.
Aaron, like I know.
Hey, the producer
lights turned off. He was like, all right, y'all get the hell out of here. Yeah,
We did kill it. Let's get the fuck on.
We out.